Alrighty, happy Sunday. I am coming back to you, and today is Sunday, January the 22nd. And you're probably asking yourself, girl, you look all dressed up. What are you dressed up for? So, you know what today is? Today's my birthday. Yes. So we went out today for my birthday, and we had a good time at church, and then we had a good time at Benihana's, and we went there for lunch, for birthday lunch. So this is why I'm all spiffy and nice, and I know you guys normally don't see me like this, but yes. So this little update video will be talking about a few things, so hopefully the video is not too long. Also, to let you know, there will be another update on, I'm thinking on Tuesday, which I have already pre-recorded a video talking about the Everydollar budgeting tool that we use. Like I told you before, that the Everydollar, the way we did it was we set it up online first because it's just easier to sit at your computer, to sit at your desk and list everything that you need to list out. Then we went on, and once we had everything set up, then we went on and we downloaded the app. I think it's available on Android now, but we have iPhones, so we went to iTunes at the apps, download it there, put our username in, and everything flowed just easily. That way, whenever we're out, we have our budget with us and we don't really have to think about it. So on Tuesday, I will upload that video, link it to this one, but it's not here now, so just check back for that particular video. But I'm coming in just a little bit, just to give a little update and just to talk about just a few things. And as always, I have my notes, but one thing I wanted to really discuss about the Everydollar budget app, because this one is going to kind of be between a budget and the Everydollar app, is that a budget can be a good thing and a budget can be a bad thing, because you will realize either how tight your budget is or realize how broke you are. And let's just be honest, we don't want to feel that pinch. And when you first start this whole budget thing, you feel as though, oh, I just want to spend what I want to buy what I want. I don't want to have to log in every time I go to the store, every time I go to do this. If you want to get out of debt, or you just want to save more money to have a good nest egg, or whatever you may have, you may want a new car, you may want to upgrade in a car. If you start with a budget and try to just take a hold of the things that you're doing, then you can see progress on the other side. So it's kind of like twofold. You kind of just taking more control over your finances and over your money, so you don't feel like you're just working to pay bills, because who want to feel like that? You know what I'm saying? So far as talking about Benihana, just so y'all can see, I have our receipts here. You may not be able to see it, but I will try to do a screenshot of it, but it won't focus. I'll just do a picture. But before our tip, we spent $92.56 at Benihana for the family to eat. And here is our photo. Yes, we went. Of course, this is what I had on. So, but to show you, remember I told you we had that $150 budget that we talked about in a previous video. So we were under budget even after we added the tip. We was under budget because we already knew, well, I knew where I wanted to go. So what I did was say, let me see where I want to go, how much it would estimate spend for everybody to have a nice meal and a drink, and for me to give a nice tip. See what I'm saying? It's not hard. So it's not like I'm just going and just blind eye to that. No, that's not what this is. So that was just one example, and I also get back onto the budget topic with the Everydollar, with the budgeting. The Everydollar to me is like the old-fashioned envelope system that Dave Ramsey is always talking about. Where now his daughter has her clip system. Once again, I'm not getting paid by them. This is just what I do. This works for my family. So here I have my wallet. Some things we do pull out in cash, or I do pull out in cash just so I can have it. I have cleared out all of my cash off of here so I don't be flashing money. But I still log into the Everydollar app, and I know how much I should have. So I have these little black clips that I just bought a box of clips, and I hand wrote on it with yellow sticky notes and just put tape on it. So these are the ones that I have that I carry cash. Not all the time, sometimes. So when we, like for example, when we go to church, just say Wednesday offering. So I know I'm gonna do a cash offering on Wednesday for the marriage class. So sometime at the beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, I'll pull out enough cash for the 3 or 4 Wednesdays, however many Wednesdays is in a month, excluding the first Wednesday, and I have that cash. That money is already spoken for. This one is, I used to carry around Papa Murphy Taco Tuesday, but sometimes Preston will stop and he'll go get, Papa Murphy or Taco Tuesday, and here I got the cash. So I kind of like don't carry a whole lot of cash for that one all the time, but sometimes I do. This one is my blow money and for me to get my nails done. So this is another thing. So I will take out whatever my blow money is for the month and whatever I need for my nails for the month, and I'll put it here. Sometimes if I just get a normal next gen color, then that's only $30. If I get the French or the American or whatever it's called with the white tips, I know that's $35. So it just goes back, back and forth. And if I leave a tip back and forth, so I know sometimes I have $5 and $10 that I didn't use, and then I just keep that cash on this clip. So then when I pull it out the next month, that cash will roll over with this one. So that's another clip that I have. This is just any other shopping I may need for the house. I don't carry cash for this one too much because sometimes I call Preston and tell him, hey, go stop at the store, we need whatever. So we have a category just for household items. Like I said earlier, when you see the Everydollar video, I'ma kind of like talk about some of the categories that I have, but that's just one of them. My famous one, toys. Yeah, I don't carry too much around with this one either. Tristan does get a toy budget every month. And I used to carry around the cash just so he can see spending money and everything. So every now and then I keep a couple of dollars in this one. Like if I go to the Dollar Tree and he sees something. So we'll take it out there. And the last one is clothing. So sometimes I say, okay, well, I'm going to take this out for clothing. And another thing I do is say if I budget, say $75 for the month for clothing, and I don't use that whole $75. Whatever is left in that category, I'll go to the ATM, I'll go to the bank, and I'll pull it out. Say it's just $25 left after I log it in. Then I clip that $25 on here, and then when February comes, I have a new budget of $75. But it won't technically be $75 because my new budget says $75 plus I got $25 in cash. So that means my clothing budget for February will be $100. And if I don't use it, I pull it out and I clip it on this. So that's how I kind of do that. Or if I say, you know what, I got $100 cash in clothing, let me go ahead and just put that in my snowball after 3-4 months if I don't use it for clothing. So when I tell you we have everything down to a budget, everything down to a budget. But that's just one of the things that I really wanted to show you about the Everydollar application, the clip system and stuff to figure out which one worked for you. And like I also said, it took us about 2 to 3 months before we actually got it where we wanted. It was like a hit or miss, but like I told you in my notebook that I showed you in the previous video, I write stuff in a notebook still so I can go on Everydollar and put it in so I don't forget to budget for that item, and that way I know what I need to do. I guess what else I'll talk about in this video is also give you an update on Directv Now. So as some of you may know, we cut off the cable at the first of the year, and we have been with Directv Now, the streaming internet service, and it's going fairly good. Now we had an issue with the HBO Go app not playing, so I don't know if it's just not playing on the old Apple TV box, but on the new Apple TV box it'll play with no issues, which I don't have a problem with that, but it's just that it didn't. I was trying to watch something just to keep me, make me fall asleep, and it just wouldn't play. But still haven't had no issues when I play it on the app. I mean on my iPad. If I watch a certain channel like for like 10-15 minutes, it may go off. I don't know if it just times out, but that's the only issue that I have had so far. And we did get a customer survey not too long ago, and I typed it up and I told them, hey, look, this is an issue. If I'm trying to watch my iPad and it goes off and I gotta scroll the guide and then scroll it back, it's like to reset it, I shouldn't have to keep doing that. But it was pretty good. So yeah, I just wanted to come in right quick and do this video to let y'all know to be looking out for the next video. Will be the actual video with the Everydollar app, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. So if you have any questions, leave it down below and I will try my best to answer those questions as soon as possible. But until next time, you guys have a good one, and I'll be seeing you soon for first Friday in February. Take care. Bye.